You keep your 10% of a salary aside. You keep your 20% of a salary aside. 5% you have to donate. All these things is more easier said than done. Everybody wants a second income. Everybody is fed up with the current job, right? Everybody wants to change, right? But nobody is able to do it. I'm Murali. I'm a qualified chartered accountant. It's almost 25-26 years back when I qualified, and I traveled extensively. More than 30-32 countries I've traveled. The last assignment I was working with ADAG Group, Anil Ambani Group, as a CFO cum CIO. In 2012 I started on my own. Basically a consulting business. It's not a typical practice which I started.
From your experience, what would be the one simple savings tip you would like to give out?
Everybody want to save, right? Whatever you earn, you ideally want to save everything, which is not possible. There are forced savings, right? Your EMI also becomes a forced savings. Let's say you have a annual school fees which comes about $1,20,000, or with the current days, I'm an old generation, with the current days probably it can run about to 4 lakhs also. Suddenly don't run up to 4 lakhs at the end of the year. What you do is you push yourself as 4 lakhs divided by 12 as a simple RD scheme, whereas it serves interest as well as for saving, so that it serves for the future. That's how the saving generally happens.
How can kids learn entrepreneurship?
Now this generation, it's not about Gen Z, it's even a Gen Alpha kids. They don't even want to work under anyone. To be an entrepreneur, you should be strong in either a sell side. It can be a service, it can be a product, it can be anything. So for a kids as an entrepreneur, what they need to know, what they need to know is they need to know the value of time. The kids needs to spend time for themselves, right? To identify themselves with the product, to sell it in the market. That product is to be identified with them. Tomorrow a cake comes, then they have to remember Pranav. So the time spending towards that, earning money, is very, very important than the capital investment for the young kids.
Normal people, they need to leave their full-time job to do an entrepreneurship, or it can be done side by side?
According to my dictionary, there is nothing called side by side. When I started my career in 2012, right? There are a few things which I have done. Immediately I closed all my credit cards. That's point number one. Point number two, I made sure my family will not be affected on a day-to-day basis, at least for next 1.5 years. 37, 38, that was an age, I was a prime, I was earning in terms of corporate, right? So I just threw everything, I just came up. But when I fully jumped into it, what I found was everything was an opportunity, right? Today I see a table, okay, how much this table costs? 3,500. Okay, if I'm going to make this table, probably I can make it for 1,200 and I can sell it for 2,500. I can earn this money, I can sell lesser than in the market. That's how everything. Yes, bank balances were hit, but my mind was very fresh and I was ready to attack anything and everything. So credit card is a very beautiful instrument where you get a clear 20 to 45 days based on the payment cycle, which can be used very effectively as long as you have your financial discipline. But whoever doesn't have a financial discipline, please close the credit cards. I'm not against any of the credit card companies, but that's how it is.
And there it is, our final panelist revealed. Join us for an unmissable morning of game-changing insights at the Economics Club inaugural session. Saturday morning, October 25th, 10:30 a.m. at our own party hall in our clubhouse.